Hello, everyone. I am the Sports Wiz 101, and today I will be giving my predictions for Week 8 of the NFL season. So I'll be predicting all of these games set to take place in Week 8. We still have bye week teams, that being the Ravens and the Raiders. So 15 games this week. We'll look to bounce back from one of our worst weeks of the season. And we'll hope to get up there towards some of the better weeks. The best week we've had so far is a 12-4. Can't quite get that done in a 15 game week, but we'll try to get to about 12-3. 12-3 will be the goal for this week. So let's get things started with the AFC matchups. First up, it's the Bengals taking on the Jets. Now, Cincinnati, they should win this one. I was very impressed with their win over the Ravens this past week, and I will pick them to win this game. I'm not going to go so far as to pick them as the team to beat in the AFC because, for whatever reason, that title, whenever I hand it out, is cursed. You have to see what the Chiefs did this year and what the Bills did after they beat the Chiefs. I called them the team to beat after they beat the Chiefs. They went and lost to the Titans, and after that I said the Ravens were the team to beat, and they got beaten up by the Ravens. The Bengals, I should say. The Ravens got beat up by the Bengals the week after I figured, so now they're the team to beat. Cincinnati, so I don't want to call you the team to beat. Though I hope me even saying the possibility of you being the team to beat isn't just some kind of curse in it of itself. Let's have our fingers crossed right there. Alright, Titans-Colts. So, this matchup is going to be the first upset pick for me this week. And this is a week after last week where I basically picked all the favorites to win their matchups. This is the first upset pick for this week, and there will be more to come. I just think that Colts passing attack is too much of an advantage for Tennessee to overcome. I'll take Indy to win this matchup. Next up, we have Pittsburgh and Cleveland. The Browns and the Steelers. Pittsburgh coming off of a bye. And here this will be a defensive slugfest. And I'll take Cleveland. I think their defense is more equipped at attacking the weak parts of the Steeler offense. So give me Cleveland to win this one. I think their home field advantage will also have a say in who wins. So yeah, give me Cleveland to win that one. Dolphins-Bills. This is my lock of the week. It's the Bills. Yes, I know, they haven't played very many strong opponents, but they're the Bills. They're coming off a bye. They blew out the Dolphins in Miami. Miami's now coming to Buffalo. And Miami is not a good team whatsoever. Let's not overthink this. Bills win it. Patriots-Chargers. Chargers are coming off a bye for this matchup. Now, here, in the past, I have picked teams with rushing attacks I would figure would be the strength of the offense. New England, you could say their strength offensively is the rushing attack. You could make that argument. However, I don't think it's strong enough of a strength for me to pick them based off of that. So here, I'm going to pick the team I think has the better passing attack, and that's the Chargers. I think the Chargers win this game coming off of their bye, and they're going to beat the Patriots in LA at SoFi Stadium. Next to the interconference matchups. Let's not overthink this first one. Rams are going to beat the Texans. Come on. It's the best team in the NFC. Okay, maybe not the best team in the NFC, but one of the best teams in the NFC and in the NFL versus one of the worst teams in the AFC and in the NFL. Of course, LA is going to win that one. Jacksonville, Seattle. Now, I've said in the past that I am not picking the Seahawks based entirely on home field advantage, which is something I would have done in the past. That being said, I'm still picking the Seahawks here, but it's more has to do with I think they still have a better offense, even with Geno Smith quarterbacking them, than the Jaguars do. Washington, Denver. Again, I'm going to pick the team I think has the better offense. And in this case, that's Denver. I do think that one should be a close one. Giants, Chiefs. Look, as a Chiefs fan, I've come to terms that the Chiefs might not be a playoff team this year. And even if they are a playoff team, they're probably losing in the opening round. That being said, they should still be able to beat the Giants, but at this point, I'd probably be surprised if it's by more than 8. Alright, moving on to the NFC matchups. Packers and Cardinals. Thursday Night Football. I think if you're the Cardinals, you need to be able to do 2 different things in order to lose. Well, if you're the Packers, you have to do 2 different things to win this game. First up, you have to make the Cardinals one-dimensional. And 2, you have to be able to effectively attack the Cardinal defense in the passing attack. You have to do both of those, and I think Green Bay will only be able to do one. And that would be the latter of the 2. Target the defense of the Cardinals with their passing attack. I think the Cardinal offense will just be too much for Green Bay to overcome, and that will allow the Cardinals to win this game. Arizona remains undefeated. Moving on, Philadelphia, Detroit. Vegas says this one is an upset. I'm picking the Lions. I'll take the Lions to beat the Eagles. They've just been too competitive for far too long. I think that home field crowd at Ford Field will be enough to help Detroit to their first victory of the season. We will have no more winless teams after this week. Panthers and Falcons. This one's another upset. In fact, it's my upset of the week. My gut feeling is that the Panthers get their offense going and they win in a shootout over Atlanta. I hope that I get my upsets going correctly. I'm 3-3 so far in my upset of the week. Of course, we didn't have an upset of the week last week because I picked all the favorites. But here, I'll take the Panthers in my upset of the week. 49ers, Bears. Here, I'll go with the team I think has a better defense, and that is San Francisco, though that one could be a pretty decent defensive slugfest. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. This is going to be a very intriguing game. But here, I just think New Orleans' offense is too weak. Give me Tampa Bay to win that matchup. Dallas, Minnesota. This will be another game dictated by the offense and how good they are for their respective teams. And this will take place on Sunday Night Football. Both teams coming off of a bye. I'll take Dallas. I think they have the superior offense in this matchup, and they'll be able to take advantage of the weaknesses on the Viking defense better than the Vikings will be able to on the Cowboys defense. So, there you go. There's my picks for Week 8 of the NFL season. If you like this, please like and subscribe for more to come in the coming weeks. I've been the Sports Wiz 101, and I will see you all later.